We're on the Ashby Canal in our 60-foot narrowboat home, continuing our journey on this beautiful lock-free canal. That says toilets emptied, filled up with water, and on our way again, heading for Market Bosworth. We're in book 3 of the Nicholson's guides. These are the map books we use to navigate while we're cruising. And in this episode, we're leaving Sutton Wharf, having just used the facilities, and heading towards Market Bosworth. Over the page, and continuing on to a little further than we'd planned, to a mooring close to Bridge 46. Sometimes the best laid plans just don't work out. We've put the dogs inside, so they're in the cool, and they seem to have settled. There's a very welcome sight up there on the right. Evidence of dredging being done on the Ashby Canal. Dredging is basically scooping up the sediment from the bottom of the waterways and removing it, and it's a never-ending task and an ongoing issue for the Canal and River Trust, as they strive to keep the canals navigable. These are boats that have been using for dredging. It's good to see the dredging boats here actually, isn't it? Because it really needs it, doesn't it? At the edges, it gets so shallow at the edges. But you can see that boat just not secured too wonderfully, and it keeps swinging out. If you've watched our other videos on the Ashby Canal, you'll have seen that we've had real problems with the shallow water, especially towards the sides. Desperately in need of dredging. There's a boat coming around the corner, so we're just slowing down. We're running aground because we've had to move over to the side. It just gets so shallow at the sides on the Ashby to stay in the centre of the canal, but you can't do that when there's a boat passing. When the canal's drained, like here on the South Stratford Canal in August 2023 when there was a breach, it's much easier to see how raised the sides are with the build-up of silt, which makes it really hard to get into the side to moor up, and risking running aground when you move over to pass another boat. We've experienced this problem across the network, so you can see why dredging is such an important job to keep the canals navigable. The Canal and River Trust website has lots of very interesting information about dredging and why it's such a big part of their maintenance programme. It's apparent that this is a huge cost to the Trust.
Once we get to site, the actual dredging is carried out by a 3-ton excavator mounted on a pontoon, so that is effectively the dredger. That excavator removes the soft sediment from the bed of the canal and loads it into the hopper barges. The hopper barges are then transported down the canal by a number of tugboats to the unloading point, where along each excavator unloads the material into the lorries for disposal off-site. In total, over the 8-week project, we'll be removing in the region of 7,000 tonnes of sediment from the canal.
We have to dispose of it, so we've got a number of options for that. We'd prefer to spread it on agricultural land or put it behind bank protection or on the banks of the canal. That keeps it nice and local and is actually reusing and recycling the material.
You'll see evidence of the dredging programme in action as we continue up the Ashby in this episode. It was very reassuring to see, having experienced the consequences of low water and shallow sides in our own journey. And it just brought it home to us what a huge task this is, across the whole network. As the equipment is cumbersome to move, a significant portion of the cost of the work is to get the tools to site. The Canal and River Trust spends £6.5 million annually on dredging. farm car along this stretch and a really lovely non-muddy towpath. The Scotch egg from the farm shop for an easy lunch. In our last episode you'll have seen our perfect mooring right next to this farm shop, and of course we had to stock up on goodies before we left. It's not for dogs.
Thank you. It's a lovely surprise.
Oh look, and now the dog's at his feet, knowing he's got some food. This is where they put some of the stuff they've dredged from the canal. This is one of the options they use for non-contaminated silt from dredging, piling it behind the bank protection. This is a cheaper option that keeps it local and reuses the material. The silt is tested for contamination, and if it is contaminated, the much more expensive option is removal to landfill. Hamish has got the right idea, just staying inside. Meanwhile, Poppy's just sat basking in the sun panting.
You got the right idea.
She's usually our sensible one, aren't you, Pop? Not today. Absolutely beautiful moorings here with really big garden spaces next to them. That's a good sign to see, even if we are held up, because at least they're being proactive in sorting out the shallow issue on the Ashby with dredging. It's very tight along here with the vegetation overhanging. Emptying one of the dredging boats. One of the other disposal options of non-contaminated silt is spreading it on local agricultural land. Dredging equipment and operators are expensive to maintain, and it's more cost effective for the Canal and River Trust to use contractors. And like lots of boat names we see, one of theirs reminded us of a song. There's lots of times we start singing or quoting lines from movies when we see boat names.
Pick a boat. So what that guy was just doing, he's going around with a probe checking the oxygen levels in the water, because they've been dredging, so they've been churning up the bottom of the canal, and he's checking the oxygen levels in the water just to make sure it's okay for the fish. I think there's been a few fish casualties, I think, in the process, but they're just checking it's not too, they're not, they're not taking all the oxygen. And
He said it's such a shallow canal that the fish don't have anywhere to go.
no,
But they can't make it less shallow unless they do the
Exactly.
dredging, can
Yeah,
they? It's like a vicious
exactly.
circle, really.
yeah, at least they're checking it, and they're doing what they can.
Yeah. There's a water point just here, but we filled up at Sutton Wharf, so we're not stopping. With 2 taps, that's handy. It was here, just past Bosworth Marina, that we were hoping to find a mooring.
Right there. How's it going? All right.
Well, that was the Market Bosworth moorings that we were hoping to find a space at, but there weren't any spaces. And then you can't moor here. It's like being on a river, really, where there's a lovely towpath behind all the reeds, but we can't pull in to moor up. going a lot further than we expected today because we still looking for moorings with good car access. So we need the car for later today. I think they might be Star Wars fans on this boat. No mooring just there. Like it's possible to moor anyway.
That's because it's the one piece of Armco look. It's in this stretch of water. You stop it. Stop it.
Good pop. You're pondering?
Yes, I'm just trying to think of logistics. Like riding back for the car in time for you to have the car to be able to drive to your mum's.
That little one over there, bleating.
Mum was lost.
Thinks he's lost.
Lamb 6.
I think that's his mum over here, number 6. I think it is, yes.
Yeah.
Well, he's found his mum. That's okay then.
It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me.
We saw John on Bliss a couple of moorings back, and he's going to move his boat back a little bit for us so that we can fit in.
And I'm feeling good.
If you've enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up and give us a like. And subscribe if you haven't already. It's totally free and you'll be helping our channel grow. And join us next time as we reach the very end of the beautiful Ashby Canal. Thank you so much to all of our channel members for joining the One Day More crew. Click the button below or the link in the description to find out more. And thanks also to everyone that supports our channel through Buy Me a Coffee and YouTube Super Thanks. And as always, thank you to all of our viewers. Leave us a comment, we love to hear from you, and promise to reply to everyone.
When I stayed home, I need you on my fire. I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way. We got everything here, at least to stay alive, and the time that we share makes it all worthwhile.